Good morning. Today on Business Success in Six with Stacie, I have Sasha Stone here from Green Life Trading Co. in Madison and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Sasha, thanks for jumping on with me.
Thanks so much for having me.
So, how this works is we are going to ask you 6 questions about your business. So, if you don't mind, we'd love to learn more about Green Life Trading Co. Are you ready for it?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. When people ask you what Green Life Trading Co. does, how do you describe your business?
I describe Green Life Trading Co. as a refillery and a low waste store. And then they always, oh, what's a refillery? So then I get to go in, well, you get to everything you use daily, everything you use weekly, from your laundry detergent to your shampoo to your body wash to reusable paper towels, all of those things you can refill in our store. Just bring your bottle and fill them up. Or we also, the low waste side of it is that we're offering products that help you avoid those single use products like paper towels. We have unpaper towels and more sustainable versions of the things that you can't get away from using.
That's absolutely wonderful. And that impacts the community in so many ways. So I'm actually going to skip to that question really quick that I always ask. What is the biggest way that you impact the community?
The biggest way we impact the community is it's so fundamental, but just providing sustainable options that they know and trust are sustainable. We see greenwashing a lot, which is marketing something as sustainable when really in the background the companies kind of know that they're not. So our community knows that we are like a trusted source, that we research our products like crazy. We are vetting our vendors and making sure that they're not sending us a bunch of plastic wrap and that we're using a closed loop system. That means when we get a bucket of laundry detergent, we empty it out and we send it back to be refilled. So they know that when they're buying from us, they're getting something truly like sustainable and good for their community.
That is absolutely wonderful work. So we talked a little bit before I pressed record, and you have a unique story about how you got started. What were your plans when you actually started your business, and how have they changed?
Hmm, that's a great question. Well, the big change was when we started our Madison store in 2018. Um, we had been around since 20, excuse me, well, we had been around since 2018, but we opened our Madison store in 2020. And the big difference between being pop up and being a store was that we added the refillery. So we
Mhm.
had this store full of bulk products that you were supposed to come in and fill yourself. And then the day we were supposed to open, there was a stay at home order. So we pivoted, and our pivot ended up being one of the best choices we made. What we decided to do was offer our bulk products online. So at the time, our website was just the sustainable good, not the refill products. So we bought soft plastic pouches that were refillable. And so that's how you would buy your liquid shampoo from us. We would put it in a refill pouch, or we still do. And then you will take that, empty it into your shampoo bottle at home, and then bring it back to us. And then we'll sanitize it and use it again. So there's a
Wow.
little plastic involved, but it's not single use.
Mhm.
Um, and the result of adding our bulk section online is now we have one of the most expansive online bulk refill stores in the United States. So it was a panicked pivot, and it ended up being a really great thing.
That's fascinating. And even prior to that, you talked about doing pop-up shops. What were you doing at the pop-up shop?
Yeah, we at our pop-ups we're selling a sustainable like home and personal goods. So at that time we had shampoo bars instead of like a liquid shampoo option.
Very, very interesting. Okay. Yeah, I definitely would like to stop in there and check that out. I've never even heard of a shampoo bar. So, and then you don't have the plastic and the wrapping and all of that. So it's just like a soap bar?
Yeah, it's just like a soap bar. What we love about them and a few of our other like bar products that are normally liquid products are they're concentrated. So shipping water is really heavy. So if we can reduce the emissions that we're using by shipping things, even if it's just regional product, we're saving carbon emissions and saving money by not shipping water. So shampoo bars are a concentrated product. We have little tiny, it's about 2 inches big, a bar of soap that actually you dilute in water, and it makes 200 loads of laundry detergent.
Wow.
So in addition to the refillery, we focus a lot on like concentrated products.
Okay. Very, very interesting. And I'm not going to get too far off subject, but is that something that areas like Arizona, where they don't have a lot of water that you can ship to if somebody there that is trying to be more earth friendly. Is that something that can be shipped to
Ab-
Arizona?
Absolutely. We ship almost all of our products across the lower 48. There's a few that are kind of just too large to ship, but all the concentrates and all the liquids we can send anywhere.
Wonderful. What is one challenge that you have faced? Obviously, besides opening during the shutdown, and what is one challenge that you have faced that other business owners could learn from?
I would say something I had to learn, even though I was told, I still had to learn. Everything you do, every project you start is going to cost more, take more time than you realize to start. You're going to run up against issues you never foresaw. So, my advice to people is always pare it down. Take your idea and make it as least complicated as you can. Take your idea, cut off all the fluff, and just start simple, because even starting simple, there's more work that you didn't foresee you're going to come up against.
Absolutely. That's very, very interesting. And you just shared something else too, right there about something that we have to learn, because some of the things that you do, you can be told a million times, but you still have to learn that. So thank you for sharing that as well. Let's do two learning opportunities. What does the future look like to you? I know you have two locations now. What does the future look like? And do you have an exit plan?
Yeah, that's a great question. The future, we just moved into our Milwaukee location two months ago. So our goals now are to just become more part of the Milwaukee community the way we are in Madison. So we'll be doing more pop-ups again, and reaching out with the community, and just getting to know Milwaukee more. And in terms of an exit plan, this is funny. I honestly am like, we're still babies. We're not ready to think about our exit plan. Um, I guess the short answer is I don't really have one. There are things that juggle around in the back of my mind, but there isn't one at the moment.
Absolutely. I understand you're young. So, and as far as your business goes, it's something that I can't imagine that you'd want to stop doing at any point because it has such a great impact on our world.
Yeah, yeah. I get to have a very fun job. So
Absolutely. Last question I have for you. All subjects open. What inspires you most?
I am so inspired oh God, there's so many ways to answer it. By my community. I hope that's not cheesy, but just like I
Yeah.
work on my sales floor once or twice a week, and just getting to interact with people and just getting to watch them use a refill system and watch them like understand the impact of what we're doing inspires me. We just started calculating how many bottles saved from the landfill by using our concentrated products and by using our refill section. And we calculated that in December 2022, our refillers diverted over 1,000 bottles from the landfill. And I'm like considering a bottle to be a 32-ounce bottle, not a little 8-ounce bottle. So just like being able to like calculate and see the impact of what we're doing is like, you just got to keep going. You can't stop.
Absolutely. Very, very inspiring. So, if somebody wants to get in touch with you or go to one of your locations, what's the best way for them to find out more information?
Our website is greenlifetradingco.com. And we're also on Instagram at that same handle, Green Life Trading Co. Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and our website.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the incredible work you do. It's a pleasure meeting you, Sasha, and good luck with 2023.
Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.